Okay, lady. That's good. Usually when your mirrors are even with the columns about right on this lift. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Pop the hood. You have to start it again. It's got a real bad rattle. Okay, put it in gear. Obviously hold the brake. Okay, put it back in neutral.
Start from the beginning of the conversation.
Well, see, the light's blowing you out. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I always stay over here. Are these my safety glasses or yours? Do I have to wear safety glasses in this?
No. If you don't want to, you don't need to. But we do need some PPE, so let's suit up.
Oh yeah. Let's start with the original pair. What did you do with them? All right, guys. So you wanted him to buy me coveralls. So what does he do? He hands me his pair of coveralls and is like, "Just try them on. See how they fit."
This is the proper protective equipment. It protects me from the ire of my wife when she gets dirty working in the shop.
And he's like, "Just wear them. Just wear mine. See how it works out for you." And I'm like,
I think they fit fabulously.
our 1 foot difference in size makes me look like a toddler trying on his dad's clothes. This is ridiculous.
All right.
Putting on clothes, like that can't be on YouTube, can it? Like, seriously?
Women's clothing try-on videos, probably one of the most popular categories on YouTube.
Really?
Maybe not coveralls in the shop, but yeah.
I will say they're not like the easiest to just be like, oh, let me just go through on these coveralls.
It's part of the 3 B's of YouTube success. Boobs, burnouts, blowing stuff up.
These fit a lot better. Those aren't the pockets. So those are so you can get to your like real pockets?
Yes. You want to show off your protective shoes? Okay. She's got her Pakistani Trucks protective boots on. So we're all set.
My coveralls that actually fit, because I bought them to fit me. Trying to make a video within a video is not working out.
Yep, we're going to have a real Inception deal going on here.
Yeah, we do. It's quite interesting.
I hooked her up with a fancy phone holder tripod gizmo. If you guys are looking to get into making YouTube videos, that's the cheapest possible setup. You're probably watching this on a device that can record a video good enough for YouTube. Okay, lady, we're going to need some tools.
All right, so we're going to lay out the tools.
Oh, I guess we got to tell people what we're doing.
Oh yeah, well I already told them I managed to record the footage of me rolling into the shop.
Yeah, I forgot to put a memory card in the camera. Okay. Doesn't work very well that way.
So this is a full Mrs. West, hey lady, dimples, whatever you call me. Please make sure it's YouTube appropriate. Takeover of Watch West Work, where I am going to, for the first time ever, do my own oil change.
I'm encouraging her to change the name of the YouTube channel to Interrupting West Work.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be more appropriate.
But this is it, and we're doing it dual footage, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, what are we working on?
Oh, my RAV4. 2007 RAV4.
It's a Toyota, so you'll probably need a 14mm wrench. It's going to be on your left-hand side.
Because that's where the metrics are?
That's where the metrics are. Hey, toolbox tour, huh? That's a stubby. That's not going to help you. You want a nice long tool, lady.
Well, this goes from 12 to 15, so I don't feel like this one? Or like
No, there should be a 14 in that set, but...
This one?
Yeah, that's it. Probably find out it's a 15 once we get under there. It's been a while.
Okay, what else?
Now we need
pockets. I'm digging the pockets.
We will need an oil filter wrench, so it's in the first taller drawer. This is it right here.
I feel like I am. What is dirty? What is dirty? Oh, it's fine.
So we're gonna need a nice bright flashlight and a couple of clean towels. Or just take the whole box.
I feel like you should put your Swiss Army knife out on the tool table because we will probably use it.
It's true, I did forget that.
And people made a lot of comments about that.
Okay, tire pressure gauge and an air chuck. Nope, next one up.
It's tiny. So
Yep, that's a good one.
that thing. Your gauge isn't in here? Oh yeah, it is. It's right here. Those are the two tools I do know because I use them a lot.
Okay, that's probably enough to get started.
Cool.
All right, lady, we gotta rack it up. So we're gonna use a 2-post lift. This is an asymmetrical lift.
I feel like people already know what your lift looks like.
Yep. Okay.
This is not going to be a video in which you get a bunch of new subscribers.
No.
This is definitely for the fans.
That's okay. All right, so you probably want to pull that back out.
Why? I literally just kicked it in
But
there.
you see that white foot on the end? You need
Yeah.
to tip that up.
This one?
No, on the other arm. Okay, you're gonna turn it a little bit. So it's perpendicular to the... I would turn it 180 degrees from there. Keep going. A little more. All right. Oh. Back. That's about right.
That's not perpendicular.
All right, math major, let's go.
All the way?
Yep, all the way. Keep going. Okay, so it fell over. Now you gotta get down there and put that where you want it.
A good thing I'm wearing these coveralls.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they're a little... The coveralls are a little too tight. How did I do?
Okay, so you see right there on that arm, right now you're underneath the cradle for the engine. Nope. Here, like this.
I don't know where you need light. I can't see the camera.
So we want to back the arm up a little bit. Back it up. Okay, hold on. Right there. Now turn the foot. Yep, like that. Now the whole thing telescopes, so you want to slide it back towards me a little bit. And we're going to go right on that subframe.
Right where it looks like you've had it before.
Yep. Extend it out just a little bit. Or turn it a little bit, one or two. A little more. Okay, that's probably good.
This is terrible. This
What?
sucks. Why do you do this?
Just wait, the fun's only starting.
I'm not gonna like this. Why did I volunteer for this?
Okay, now the back one, you can just put on the pinch weld. So you're
I
gonna
don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's a little rusty, like everything else around here. Push it in. You're gonna go right in front of where it dips down there. No, pull it back out. Back out. Back. Oh,
Oh, right here?
yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
So what we can do is turn this around like this, and then telescope it out just a little bit.
Is that right?
So that's good. So that works pretty good on this car because it's got a pretty thick pinch weld. Some cars you got to go underneath to where the rear suspension connects. It just depends. Or like Hondas are really nice. They have an actual pad welded into the pinch weld. You just go right on the pad. Dog days of summer, huh, buddy?
Lever?
Nope, that's to let it down. See the box on the side of the motor?
This thing?
That little button right there. Okay, stop. Now, give it a little shake. Make sure that it's secure.
Oh, that was totally descriptive enough. What exactly am I shaking?
Just go to the car, push on the body
Like,
somewhere.
What's part of the car?
Pick a fender, usually is a good spot.
What's a fender?
Right above the rear wheel.
Like here?
No. Okay, right there. Just push on it.
I can't push my car.
Does it feel like it's loose? Does it feel solid and firm?
It feels like it's 2 tons and I'm not even close to that amount of weight.
Okay, I think we're good. Go ahead and pick it up. Keep going. It'll stop on its own.
No,
Okay, keep going. You'll be fine.
I don't trust you.
These lifts are made for short people, trust me.
Everything's so heavy. Why can't I just be so simple? When I debuted this on my channel, I was asked a lot of questions about it.
Like what?
How big it is.
I don't know. 18 gallons maybe, or 25 gallons?
20.
20 gallons?
And I think they wanted a brand. It's Roughneck.
What's that, 75 liters of oil it holds?
Roughneck.
Yeah.
They wanted to know where we got it, and it was like a bunch of questions I didn't have answers to.
Northern Tool is where I bought it. Used to be called Northern Hydraulic.
And I meant to ask you, but here we are.
Okay.
Where do I put it?
So your oil drain is right here.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to put it under the oil drain, but you also want to leave it so you can get the oil filter off at the same time. And the oil filter is just in the front there.
You know what would make this easier?
If I just do it for you.
No, well, yes, of course. If it wasn't so high up and I could actually see this. But mister, put it up high. Ooh, I think that's
don't
right.
touch the exhaust, that's hot.
It's not hot.
Oh, okay. Well, in the real world, it would be hot because we would change the oil with the engine hot.
I don't, I'm not even videoing this very good. My hand's not even in the camera. There we go. I can't do anything. Hold that. Thank you. Which way am I? Do not tell me righty tighty lefty loosey.
So you want to do?
Towards you or towards the tire?
Towards me.
Okay. Oh, I got it. I did it. You know what would make this easier? If it wasn't so high up and I wasn't literally standing on my tippy toes trying to do this.
Okay, you want me to let it down? I can let it down.
Nope, you said it's made for short people.
This is called banter, folks. It's a friendly exchange between the missus and I. It's not a confrontation.
It's like tons of oil gonna
It
come
allows
out
us
at
to
me
have
at
a
once.
minor disagreement without coming to
Yes.
blows. Okay, you're probably gonna want to back the oil drain up a little bit, or not.
You were too busy talking to the camera to give me directions. Plus, I can't see a thing.
Okay, well you got it out. Good job.
Good thing that on the tool table I have these towels, the whole bucket of them.
That's why we always have towels.
Did you not hear me ask, will a whole thing of oil come out?
What did you think was going to come out when you took the oil plug out?
Well, that's why I was asking you. Okay. Lunch break. Lunch break.
Yeah, we're going to do this the Union way.
Lunch break.
Pull the drain plug, come back 3 hours later.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that.
I thought I was kidding about the 3-hour lunch, but it's been pretty close.
I had to take a nap.
Okay, we got to take the oil filter off now. Normally we use an oil filter wrench.
Which we had listed as one of our tools.
However, some hero has already reached up and loosened the oil filter. So we don't have to worry about that.
I don't even know how to use this thing. How do you even get it up there? Like,
I don't ever use it. I just use my big bare paws.
how would you even get it up there with everything else?
Usually the strap wrench is a better idea for this car. There you go. Uh-oh. And you're not wearing gloves. You probably already have cancer.
Well, I probably have COVID with the way I feel, but
Even though engine oil is fairly innocuous, everyone's convinced you're gonna die now. I have one guy, every single video he used to comment that you're gonna get some kind of blood disease from oil on your hands. Never would specify what blood disease or offer any kind of proof, but yeah. So you're gonna wanna gander up there at the oil filter pedestal and make sure that there's no O-ring stuck up there, which there's not. Looks good.
Okay. Is that all I'm looking at?
Yep, now we're ready for our new oil filter. We are using a CarQuest Premium oil filter made by Clarcor here in the USA.
These are all things
You
I
may
don't know.
better know Clarcor as the manufacturer of Baldwin oil filters.
I don't think I'll be able to reach this.
Okay, now, everybody says you need to put a little bit of oil on that O-ring before you can put it in. Nope, that's not the way we're going to do it. Because we're on camera, so we're going to use clean oil. Hold on.
I'm standing on my tippy toes. How tight do I have to make it?
She's a little bit vertically challenged.
Just a little bit.
So you want it as tight as you can get it by hand.
Yeah, done.
Okay. There we go. Now install the drain plug. Yeah, see? Makes you appreciate the video a little more, doesn't it? You had to make it yourself. Okay, now don't go full gorilla on that.
Oh yeah, because me...
Probably about 20 foot-pounds or so.
I'm only something.
Remember when that commenter said 115 pounds?
You're so rude.
God bless him.
He's my favorite commenter. I should have made him a cake.
Oh, and we gotta be clean, 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 because nobody likes an oil drip. Okay, we're done with the oil drain, so we can scoot it out of the way.
Out of a pile of water in my air conditioner.
Yeah.
Let me put it back where I found it.
Yep.
Maybe. It doesn't really turn.
Now, don't do what the last guy did and leave an oil filter on the top of there.
I like to follow the last person.
I have an oil filter drain.
Why didn't you tell me that before I wheeled it way over there?
Just grab it. Make sure you flip them both over.
Oh, I have to grab both of them.
Both.
Oh, I have to do my job and your job.
Well, some slacker left one up there. Oh.
Flip them back over.
Yeah.
Let me just do everybody's job for them.
This is just an old bucket, and I found this great. It's like for a plant stand, I believe, and it fits perfectly on top of this bucket, and I use that to drain my oil filters. So I let the oil filters drain for about a week, just so there's no oil in them or fuel in them or whatever, and then I throw them in the scrap bin. Pup, why are you so tired? I'm just wiped out, huh? All right, time for an inspection.
Got it.
So unfortunately, we've got some
It's a car.
problems.
I got some oil leakage. I only
Yeah.
know that from the pre-inspection.
Yeah, so it's actually coming from over here.
Oh.
Pull your light back here. So it looks like the rear main seal is leaking. And I've got to go back and look and see if I replaced that rear main seal when I replaced the pistons and rings. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think I did, but it's been 40,000 miles. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It's like a 15-hour job to replace that rear main seal. So the big nail in the coffin is the rust here in the rockers. So yeah, that's a problem. Now the subframes are solid, so I mean structurally the car is probably okay, but this frame rail is an important structural element of the car, you know, crash safety and all that stuff. So I think it's pretty close to the end of the line for this car.
Sounds like Mama's getting a new vehicle.
Yeah, I think we'll do one more winter and then she's going to the crusher.
It's been a 3-year process of trying to convince him to let me let this thing go.
Well, you've had a good run. You've had this car for 11 years.
And you've replaced almost all of it.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of work to it. So, yeah, the springs are good. It's, you know, whatever. We'll check the wheel bearings. I just replaced the brakes, so not worried about that. The other thing I noticed on the right side, the inner tie rod end is getting pretty loose. Really hard to show it on camera. But yeah, it's definitely got a little shake to it. And then it needs front struts. The boots and bellows are all torn up.
Spider web.
But 240,000 miles, never replaced a ball joint, never replaced a wheel bearing, never replaced a CV axle. I mean, other than brakes and tires and the old oil burner issue, I really haven't had to do much to this car. I noticed the front differential and rear differential are both starting to leak a little bit too. So yeah, we can go ahead and put it down. So on this lift, you have to pull this cable and it's way up there. I don't think you can actually reach it.
Yeah, how am I supposed to do that?
Okay, push the lever.
Like,
Nope.
down?
This lift's actually faster than a lot of them. Some of them are so slow. Yeah, you'll have to flip that pad over down below in order to get the arm out.
Wait, please do it for me so I don't get dirty. Pretty please.
You're lucky you're pretty.
The one thing I do know how to do is check my tire pressure.
Yep.
Mostly because my car has a very bad habit of always having the tire pressure light be on.
And that's because you have aluminum rims. And they never hold air. My truck's got steel rims. I check the tires about once a year. So the sticker inside the door here says 32 PSI.
I told you. I told you it wasn't 35. You're like, it says 35. And I said, are you sure? And you said, yeah.
This is how she treats me, people. Even when the camera's on, this is how it goes. 35
Made me feel
PSI.
like I was crazy. Like I've been feeling my tires wrong for 11 years. 35
PSI is the standard pressure for most cars.
Again, I knew it was 33.
0W20. Synthetic. But fun fact, all 0W20 is synthetic. So that's kind of redundant.
It's a funnel. I thought we were anti-funnels. I'm pretty sure there's a video of us.
I don't like funnels, but you love them.
This is how I took a hammer to an oil thing before.
Yes, there's a famous incident involving a hammer and the oil fill cap on this car. Did not work out well for the oil fill cap. I got it.
Did you get it?
You don't want to use the funnel?
I followed the diagram on the bottle.
Alright, now we got to check the air filter, but I think we should clean the throttle body. It's been having a problem.
Oh, I have no idea what any of that is.
It's got a high idle at cold start, which probably is the throttle body being dirty. I don't know. It could be a vacuum leak too, I guess. But here's the air box. So we're going to pop these clips off. Toyota makes it pretty easy. Yep. I think there's a third one. Well, maybe not. Alright, stink it out of there.
That's all harder said than done.
Yeah, she's pretty cruddy.
Yeah.
You've been driving a lot of gravel roads.
No.
Alright, well, we'll blow it out, but it needs a new one.
Alright, I'll tell my parts guy.
Yep. So here's the throttle body. Pretty easy to get to on this car, and it is pretty cruddy. So we'll go ahead and clean it. I'm going to use some of this CRC, not a sponsor, throttle body cleaner. People ask me why we use so many CRC products. It's just because that's what's available locally. Ugh. Alright, that's going to take some scrubbing.
Are you okay? Hi, Mom.
You almost got sick on me yesterday. Why don't you go ahead and take him inside? I'll finish it up.
Alright.
We got a sick kid. Plans change.
Yeah, very much.
Hey, buddy. Are you feeling okay?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you are either. Well, you don't have to pretend to be sick. We know you're sick. Okay, that looks a lot better. So, throttle body cleaning is, should be part of any kind of routine maintenance, especially on a throttle-by-wire car. On a long enough timeline, they all get gummed up. So we'll put this back together and we'll see if there's an idle relearn procedure we can go through. I got us a new cabin air filter. So it looks like some kind of a critter's been chewing on this one. Hang on. Just make sure you dump all this stuff out of the glove box. Oh boy. So here's the old one. That doesn't look normal to me. I think a little cheese-eating friend's been after it. It's dark like that because it's charcoal activated. So, yeah. Rodents. What are you gonna do? Oh, must have popped the hinge off. Perfect. Innocent until proven guilty, huh, Mousy? I think we're milking this job out.
What about the big square?
Alright, are we ready to finish up and do an outro?
One take. We're gonna do it in one take.
We'll never get it in one take. The outro is the hardest part of the video.
Well, this was my attempt at taking over Watch Wes work.
You can't do an outro right now. We got things to do before that.
No way. Are you even recording this?
Yes.
What do we have to do first?
We need to start up the car. We need to recheck the oil. We need to explain that there is no prescribed idle relearn procedure. That it should relearn on its own.
Let's start with the diamond.
So this was my attempt at taking
Let's start
over
with the diamond.
Watch Wes work. Pretty sure. Still have no idea really how to change my oil.
All the challenges of filming with your family. I think we got a little bit of an improvement on the throttle. So that was a cold start. And it still went up to about 2,000 RPM, but it came back down to around 1,000 RPM pretty quickly. So I think we did good by cleaning the throttle body. Don't be surprised if your throttle just kind of goes wonky afterwards. It's going to have to relearn the idle position. I checked on service information. There is no prescribed idle relearn procedure for these cars. So that means that it should take care of it on its own. You may have to do a few cold starts or, extended idle period, or just take it for a drive, something like that, to get the idle to come back to where it should be. All right, I think we're good under the hood. I rechecked the oil. Coolant level's good. We got washer fluid. Yeah, all that jazz. We do need to get a new air filter. I blew the one out, cleaned it up a little bit, but it's pretty scuzzy, so it should be replaced. This heat shield here is rattling pretty good. I don't know what's going on there. I fixed that when we had the engine out. I remember doing it, but I guess it didn't stay fixed. And then the rear main seal's leaking, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. I'm probably not going to fix it. This car is getting pretty rusty, and it's got 240,000 miles, so I think it's nearing the end, and it's time to maybe say goodbye. Well, what do we think?
Did you change the air filter?
I cleaned the air filter, and I changed the cabin air filter.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yes. You want to keep doing your own oil changes?
No. No. Mostly because we have too many interruptions.
What if there was no child or dog to bother you?
It's 90 degrees outside. I don't like to be outside.
All right, folks. I think I'm stuck doing the oil changes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody. Can you say bye?